I'm going to run with these athletes as they come past us now. So being told she's got 9 to run is Lucy Morville, and she leads out here from, you've got Tara Palm and Jess Pascoe. The next runner then is Ben Van Rauw. Now here's your leader. That's actually your leader there, Ingrid Woodward. So she's got 8 to go. So there's your leader, Ingrid Woodward. So she's about to go into the back now, leading the way. And she leads by a comfortable margin through the early stages. She did start 125 metres in front of her nearest rival. So this is in second spot now, Terence Kavanagh Dando, then Martin Elsgood. So they're being told they've got 8 to go. Next is Sophie Hopala. Behind her then is Caitlin Sleverman. The next runner then is Tessa Reebert. So just coming up the home straight now is Lucy Morville. So she's coming down to get 8 to go as well. She was one that we had start just in front of us initially. So she's going by the judge now to get 8 to go. But she's basically the best part of half a lap behind our leader. And our leader is Ingrid Woodward. You got going past the judge now, Ben Van Rauw. Behind him then you had Tara Palm and Jess Pascoe. Then in the pink you had Liam Hanrahan. With him there was Connor Hordle. There's your leader going by the judge now, so she's got 7 to go. So that's Ingrid Woodward, who is in front, going past the judge with 7 to go. Now, coming up the home straight here in second spot is Terence Kavanagh Dando. So how far is he behind the leader here? Probably 60 or 70 metres. In third spot then is Sophie Hopala. In fourth spot is Martin Elsgood. So they're going by the judge now, being told they've got 7 to go, these athletes. The next runner is Tessa Ebert. Behind her then, the next runner was Caitlin Sloberman. Coming up the home straight now is Lucy Morville to come down to the judge. She was the one that started right under our noses initially, as she goes by the judge. And the next runner then, you had Ben Van Rauw. Then in the pink, you had Liam Hanrahan, Connor Hordle behind him. Next then, Tara Palm with Jess Pascoe. Then Glenn McMillan, he's number 1. Behind him in the green was Tyler Gridley. In the yellow was Hudson Miles. Then Jordan Harvey, who won this event last year. He's got Caitlin Adams on his back. But going by the judge now is your leader. And she's got 6 laps left to go, and that's Ingrid Woodward. So Ingrid Woodward leading the way. Now we've got a change here in second spot. Sophie Hopala's gone up into second spot now, taking that spot away from Terence Kavanagh Dando. As they come down to the judge now, also to be told they've got 6 to run. In fourth spot then was Martin Elsgood. Then you've got a break of about 30 metres further back to Tessa Reebert. Another 6 metres behind her then was Caitlin Sloberman. Another break then of probably 30 metres further back. These runners are all being told they've got 6 laps to go. Is Lucy Morville. Now behind her was Ben Van Rauw. Then in the pink, Liam Hanrahan, and in the black, you've got Connor Hordle. They go by the judge now as well. The next pair, you've got Tara Palm and Jess Pascoe. Then Glenn McMillan going by the judge. So is Tyler Gridley in the green. Then you've got Hudson Miles, Jordan Harvey, last year's winner, he's in the blue. And in the white, last of all, is Caitlin Adams. Here's your leader though, coming down to get 5 to go. So 2,000 metres left to travel. In the 3,200 metre front markers here for Ingrid Woodward. Her lead's probably 60 or 70 metres, I guess. Over Sophie Hopala, who's in second spot clearly now. She's moved about 15 metres clear from, in third, Terence Kavanagh Dando. And that's another 20 metres further back in the field to Martin Elsgood, just coming down to the judge. Another 30 or 40 metres further back then to Tessa Reebert. These going past the judge now, being told they've got 5 to go. Now here's a move by in the black, Connor Hordle. He's moved up on the outside there of going past Tara Palm. The next runner was Ben Van Rauw. As going by the judge now is Glenn McMillan, with also, in fact, Tara Palm and Jess Pascoe. The next group then, you've got in the yellow, Hudson Miles, the blue, Jordan Harvey, in the white, Caitlin Adams, and now relegated back to last of all is Tyler Gridley. Your leader's coming up the home straight once again now. So coming down this time to be told 4 laps left to travel is Ingrid Woodward. She's doing a pretty good job out in front here too. So Ingrid Woodward, still with a good break. I reckon she's still the best part of 50 or 60 metres in front. She's got 4 laps left to travel. In second spot is Sophie Hupala. She's a clear second as well. She's 35 or 40 metres in front of Terence Kavanagh Dando. She goes by the judge now. Then you've got Martin Elsgood. Then in the black, it's Connor Hordle. Behind him in the pink was Liam Hanrahan. Right on their back as well then was Ben Van Radel. The next runner was Lucy Morville. Behind her was Glenn McMillan going by the judge now. Then Tessa Rebert. Then you've got Tara Palm and Jess Pascoe. Next runner was Caitlin Slubberman, about to be passed now by Hudson Miles along with Jordan Harvey and Caitlin Adams, and back last of all with 4 laps to travel is Tyler Gridley. Our leader coming up into the home straight once again, Ingrid Woodward. So she's coming down to get 3 laps left to travel this time. She's got a bit over 1,200 metres left to travel. I think Sophie Hupala's pulled some ground off her. She certainly has in second spot. I reckon she's within about maybe 25 or 30 metres, so she's made up a lot of ground in that last lap. Going to a clear third now was Connor Hordle in the black, as our leader goes by the judge to get 3 to go. Ingrid Woodward leading. Sophie Hupala is certainly a lot closer now in second spot. Connor Hordle third. Then you've got Ben Van Radel. He's on the outside there of the pink runner, Liam Hanrahan. Glenn McMillan was next. Then you've got Lucy Morville. She's being tracked up in turn then by Tara Palm and Jess Pascoe. Next then was Martin Elsgood, Terence Kavanagh Dando. Then you've got last year's winner Jordan Harvey, Caitlin Adams going with him. Tessa Rebert was next. Then Hudson Miles, and the last couple of runners here, you've got Tyler Gridley, and now relegated back the last Caitlin Slubberman. So we're coming up towards a bit over 2 laps left to travel. And the leader is Ingrid Woodward, but we might have a new leader by the time they get down to the judge, these two, because Ingrid Woodward now only about 6 metres in front of Sophie Hupala in second spot, and you just sense that Sophie's going to be in front by the time they get to the judge. In fact, she's taken the lead now. So with a bit over 2 laps left to travel, we've got a new leader. Sophie Hupala takes it up. Ingrid Woodward in second spot. Closing in third then was Glenn McMillan. He's made good ground. Liam Hanrahan was next. Then Connor Hordle. Ben Van Radel was next. A gap then to our next runner here, which is Tara Palm going by the judge. Then Jess Pascoe. Lucy Morville was next. Caitlin Adams in the whites made very good ground with last year's winner Jordan Harvey. They're putting themselves into the action. Next then was Hudson Miles. Then Martin Elsgood. Behind him was Tessa Ebert. The next runner Terence Kavanagh Dando. And the last pair, Tyler Gridley. And back at the tail, Caitlin Slubberman. So we've got a new leader once again. This time it's Glenn McMillan. And Glenn McMillan's making a bid for victory here. He's got a bit over a lap left to travel. He's coming up the home straight to get the bell this time. And he's put the foot to the floor here. Glenn McMillan leading the way. Going into second spot now was Liam Hanrahan. Sophie Hupala back to third. In fourth, Connor Hordle. About to get the bell, though, the leader. And that is Glenn McMillan. Glenn McMillan leading from Liam Hanrahan second. Sophie Hupala third. Connor Hordle fourth. Ben Van Radel was next. Going by the judge now, getting the bell was Tara Palm. And further back then to Jess Pascoe. Up the back, Glenn McMillan, though, he's charged away. He's in no danger here, seemingly. He's raced about 35 or 40 metres in front. From Liam Hanrahan second, Connor Hordle now a clear third. Sophie Hupala trying to hang on. And then making up some ground further back in the field would have been... I think that's Jess Pascoe, but coming up the home straight's our leader, and he is going to come down and greet the judge and take out the 32-metre front markers. It's Glenn McMillan, a win. Glenn McMillan down to the judge wins. Glenn McMillan first. Second goes to Liam Hanrahan. Third goes to Connor Hordle. Now fourth was Sophie Hupala. She ran a mighty race. Charging home to run fifth then was Tara Palm. Still a lap to go here for Caitlin. Ben Van Radel is next. Then further back to Jess Pascoe. Caitlin Adams and Jordan Harvey. They're just coming down to the judge now. Caitlin Adams finishing it off strongly. Ingrid Woodward, who led for such a long time, she clocks in as well. Next to finish here will be Lucy Morville. Hudson Miles in the yellow will be next. Then we've got Tessa Reebert. Well done, Tess. Martin Elsgood. Tyler Gridley. Under Tyler as well. Terence Kavanagh Dando finishing off strongly as well. And just coming up the home straight now, please, some encouragement for young Caitlin as she makes her way up the home straight as well. After the 3,200 metre front markers, sponsored by Billy's Family Bakery. A brilliant win for Glenn McMillan over Liam Hanrahan and Connor Hordle. Well done, Caitlin. So Caitlin coming down to complete